How do I know if my wife is cheating? Do you suspect your wife of cheating? How do you know if your significant other is faithful to you? Go through her underwear? Pay attention to changes in her behavior? Hire a private investigator? Go through the contents of her cell phone? A person will go to any manipulation in such situations. But what is the most reliable method? Let's go through it all now. 1 method. Hire a private investigator. This is most likely the very first option that pops into your mind when wondering how to find out if your wife is cheating. The sleuth is a tried, trusted, and classic method that has been used for many centuries. It gives reliable facts about the infidelity of the beloved, but this method, if not a lie, is a little expensive for the average person. Based on this method is not suitable for everyone. For those who wonder how to find out about cheating wife. 2 method. On underwear. The next method for those who want to know whether there was cheating wife pour in her underwear. However, we want to point out that this is a bit strange. The internet has a lot of posts about how to find out if your wife cheated on your underwear. Judge for yourself. Is an unfaithful man so negligent that he will not change his panties after cheating? How can it even be recognized by underwear? Is it funny? As too. So don't believe everything they say on the internet, and definitely don't sniff and peek at your spouse's underwear in search of discovering the truth. 3 method. By behavior. This method involves identifying all the signs of cheating wife in behavior. But how do you know that her behavior and mood changes precisely because of infidelity? Ask her directly. It is unlikely that you will give an honest answer with dishonest actions. Trust your gut. And what if you Nakralirovali yourself and nothing in her actions hidden is not laid? In the vastness of the internet we'll also find a lot of articles about this method. Believe it or not, it's up to you. But is your spouse so cold to you that she cannot hide her feelings for another person? Of course, if 24/7 close attention and observation of the wife will reveal signs of cheating wife, but how to find out that cheats in the event that you are working or just fell asleep, went to the bathroom, you called the phone. Agree that no matter how much you do not want to, but you cannot be around the clock next to her. And in fact the change is unlikely to come at the time of your presence. This method is also kind of very questionable. How do I know if my wife is cheating? For method. Do you suspect your wife of cheating? In the modern world, how do you know if your significant other have their own personal phone? Go through her which is underwear, always at their side. Pay attention and to changes in her behavior. The most effective hire a private investigator. The infidelity go of the through beloved. The contents of her cell phone. Mostly meetings are scheduled by phone. Any manipulation communication at a distance is also carried out. What is the most reliable method? Installed on the wife's gadget, bug or program. 1 method. You will answer your question. Hire a private how to find out the wife's infidelity. This is most likely the very first option that pops into your mind. You can find out her location, how to find out if your wife is cheating. The sleuth to records of conversation, trusted and view photos method that has as well as listen to the recording of the environment. It gives reliable facts around about the infidelity personal of the experience. But this method, a man contacted if not a lie, is a little expensive for the average person. It turned out that he found out based on this method is not suitable for every accident. For those who wonder how to find out the performance of our spy program, 2 methods. On he installed the program the on next method for those who want to know whether he was cheating intercepted record of her conversation. However, with her lover. We want to point out to say that he was shocked is an understatement. The internet has a lot of years of life together to find out children, if your wife no cheated preconditions on your for a breakdown judge in their relationship. For yourself. Is an unfaithful man, and it so turns out not everything will not change his panties after cheating. And most how can it even be recognized? Nothing at all indicated the existence of a lover. As to neither behavior, so don't believe everything they say on the internet. Give it away, and definitely don't how it sniff happens. And peek at your spouse's underwear. How can you find out if your wife is cheating on you without clear evidence? 3 method. can be said that such a spy method involves identifying all the signs of cheating wife and only by reading correspondence. But how do you know that her behavior and mood changes recording the environment infidelity? You will realize whether your other half is faithful. It is unlikely that you will give an honest answer cheating with dishonest actions. Why? Trust to this question we will not be able to answer yourself because everyone has their own reasons hidden is not laid. But since in the vastness of the internet reading this also article, find a lot of it means that something you have caused distrust. Believe it or not, we just want to warn you that it is against the laws of many countries not hide her feelings to penetrate into personal life without 24 the consent of the owner.
I had to forgive her, just because I would love her forever. This was shortly after we were married and before our 2 children. She confessed to me that her previous boyfriends had always accused her of cheating. I didn't know what the problem was while we were together, although she said she would never cheat on me. After the kids were born, when she went out to work, she started telling me about different guys at work, but nothing made me suspect anyone in particular. But one day I found out that someone was sleeping with her. It was at this point that I started to feel small and so weak, knowing that some guy was taking advantage of me. About 2 weeks went by. There was no way I could figure her out for cheating on me. After that I got lucky and found a letter from her coworker in the glove compartment of her car. His name was Arthur. It said how much he enjoyed being with her in every way. He said their relationship had to remain secret because he wanted to keep his reputation intact. Rumors started flying around at work about their relationship. I was shocked by this letter. Arthur's letter not only confirmed my hunch that he was my wife's lover, but other coworkers did too. I wanted to know where and with whom she had cheated on me. All of this went through my head as I went to get her attention. I opened the door holding a letter in my hand. She immediately went on the defensive. "It's all a lie," she said. I could only laugh at her words. But eventually she finally admitted that she had 4 guys she had slept with. She said it made her feel sexy and attractive. They were her co-workers at work. The only one she was attracted to was Arthur. He was with her twice a week. The rest were easy flirtations. She cried and apologized to me. I forgave her, as I loved her very much. After we talked, she never went back to work. She said that people are jealous and start spreading different rumors. I knew she was only saying that because she had been caught. I never gave her a hint that I knew all about her cheating before the letters.
Happy couple over 60 years old shared everything with each other. They never had secrets from each other except for one. The woman kept a shoe box in her closet and told her husband never to open it. For years they never talked about it, but the husband sometimes wondered what was inside the box. One day the lady became very ill and had given up hope of recovery. The lady no longer wanted to have any secrets from her husband and asked her husband to get the box out of her closet. When the husband brought the box, she asked him to open the box. The husband opened the box and found 2 crocheted dolls and a wad of money totaling $95,000. The husband was interested in the contents of the box and asked her about it. She said, "When we were supposed to get married, my grandmother used to tell me that the secret to a happy married life was to avoid quarrels. And if I ever get angry with you, I should keep quiet and just crochet a doll." The old man was relieved and happy to see that there were only 2 crocheted dolls in the box. 2 crocheted dolls meant that his wife had only been angry twice in her entire married life. Then he said, "Honey, I understand about the dolls, but what about all the money in the box? Where did that come from? She smiled and said, "That's the money I made from selling all the other dolls."